This is Nostradamus Reveals Who Will Enter the New City, a book that I've written, but I'm about to organise an audio book, so I've got to do a sample voice for cloning with AI. Yeah, so I'm just going to start. Hopefully I can get it right. It's the first pages of the book. Perched high in a gum tree, two eagles watch over their domain, the Glasshouse Mountains, the spiritual home of the Kabi people, custodians of this ancient land. Atop Wild Horse Mountain, 123 metres above sea level, a lone figure stands motionless, wearing a black dry-as-a-bone waistcoat and hood. Hands are on the central platform as he looks to the horizon on sunset bursting into colour. Lightning strikes the scene, looking eastwards, and gusts of rain push through the wooden structure without walls. It doubled as a fire observation post, and communication receivers dot the tower roof. One can only guess what he's doing. Suddenly the oxygen tower shakes as one of the aerials on the roof take a direct hit, and the eagles take flight across a large pine plantation, heading south through this ancient land. Streams of vehicle lights lead to an old run-down homestead, better known as a Queenslander, resting among the weeping willows on the swollen banks of Enoggera Creek, Brisbane, in the year 1973. Flashes of the light reveal a combi, flanked by Harley Davidsons in a misty driveway. George, the driver, who was paranoid about knocking over any of the bikes, he did well, considering his pounding headache from a bender the night before. As the guys lined up in the back, heads bowed, Bear pushed open the combi side door with a bang, as lightning lit up the gravel driveway. Three guys are about to step out of the combi as bolts of light flicker, as if someone's turning on and off a light switch. Brownie, who knows all things Aboriginal, passes a slab of beer to Bear before stepping out. Bear wouldn't be out of place in a rugby scrum, the sort of guy you'd want on your side when your back's to the wall. Casa slammed the door shut. He liked to think of himself as a chick magnet, with his long blonde hair and a sweet talker to boot. Sloshing their way up damp ground after getting out of the front doors of the combi, LP, who reckons he can see the future on a good day, Mason, who had issues with his Masonic brethren and one day would become the Grand Master, and George, just like stirring up people with his sarcasm. At the side of the house, LP glanced at the old timber veranda, in need of a good reno. Then he started mumbling over the sound of loud rock music. Past, present, future, captured in numbers, enclosed in time. The future is in our hands. Stop for a minute. Lightning announces our arrival. Wait for a clap of thunder. Keep going. Sooner or later it's going to bucket down. Bear shouts, keep it down with your fortune telling. The guys are surface on a mission to reach Bell's Beach in time for a surf contest. But first, they have to collect their mate, Red, Mr. Fix-It, who is about to be evicted from what could be best called a squat, along with his flatmate, Willie. Even Red would have a hard time fixing the place up. Demolition might be the answer. Well, don't know if that'll work as an audio sample voice over, and since I might as well have my authentic voice rather than someone else's, I'll give it a crack and see what happens.